One. We are now
Yes,
recording, Gila.
yes, good morning. Very
Yes.
good morning.
Well, I know it's a very good morning, um and we have had the pleasure. Well, I have had the pleasure of actually meeting you a couple of years ago. Um,
Yes.
um, yeah, and so thank you for taking the time for this conversation, this joy conversation today.
Oh,
Um,
it's
um,
my pleasure. It's my
well.
pleasure.
No, and I know that for many years you were a nurse and you specialized in working with seniors. You are
Yes.
also a laughter therapist, and you are also a laughter yoga teacher. So that's all
Uh,
fantastic.
that's my first feeling
Yes,
to be a laughter teacher
amazing.
and translate it to other people.
Yes. So in this joy interview, Gila, the first question, of course, is what is joy to you? What does joy mean to you, Gila?
Joy, it's for me something that decided. I
Oh, nice.
decided to be in joy about more than 10 years ago, 12
Yeah,
years ago.
lovely.
Yes, 12 years. When I was 16, when I have six, so now you know
Yep.
how old I am.
Well, yes.
When I was 16 years and I make a trip with myself in
Yeah.
India, and then I decided that is my decision. It's my decision what I want to be. And
Very
from this
nice.
moment, I start to practice every day.
Yes.
What can I do to be happy, to be
Yes.
joined? And
Yes.
and that's what I'm doing. I always try to explain to people, if you want, you can.
Yes.
You just have to
So nice.
you have to decide it to do it. And of course, after I have this practice and everything, and I learning more and more, and I went to Dr. Kataria in India, and I am here in Israel with a few teachers, different teachers, because I think that everybody can give you something else.
Yep.
And it's very important to start to study with everybody. So I studied with a lot,
Yep.
and then I I could see, and also I can see now, especially this year, terrible year that I have. I was all this year with my uh, sons of my daughter, because
Yeah.
my daughter and her husband, they are in the army. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was in the with the small children.
Yeah.
If I didn't have this practice, this I couldn't uh, cross this year.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. Um,
And
so
I teach also the children to do it, to
yes.
in the morning, to smile, to
Yes.
breathe, to
Yes.
breathe, to say
Ye-
thank you, to
Yes.
to be grateful for something that was happened, the cat
Yes.
or the movie or something. It's a decision that I take, and I do it every day.
Amazing. Amazing. You see, in a way, you have answered the second question, but I will sort of put it to you
Can
anyway. Because the second
can
question is no, is how important is joy to you? But you've already been saying that
I
joy
yes,
is,
I can also say that it's important for every day, for everything that I do. Even I have very, very bad situations, uh, painful. I must tell you, it will take 1/2 minute. I must tell you something that explained more than everything how important is the joy and to laugh. Before before 7 years, 8 years, my daughter, one of my daughters, she gets married the 26th of September. And in the morning, 11 o'clock of the morning this day, the nurse of the senior's house, she called me and she told me that my father died. He was old, see, I knew that maybe he will not stay a long time.
Yeah.
So what I do, I can cry, I
Yeah.
can tell everybody don't come to the wedding,
Yeah.
I can make a very bad situation. In 1 second, I decided, I don't know how, now I think about it. I take the mirror of the car, like this, and I start to laugh, I to myself. And
So
I
good.
laugh maybe 12, 15 minutes. I laugh and I laugh. Of course, all the great hormones start to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
And I went to the meeting with my daughters, and it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful wedding. I didn't tell them. Nobody knew except my sister and my husband, of course, but nobody knew that something was happened. Everybody knew that my father is sick and maybe he's not coming. We have a wonderful wedding. After a few days, I recognize what happened. I recognize that it's really physical, it's really chemical, everything when I laugh.
So nice. So good. So good. So good. Um, that's a lovely story, and it shows how practical and how important these practices, the intentional laughter, how it helps us change our mood and change our energy and gives us the energy to rise above a situation, and it gave you the energy and the ability then to be with your daughter, with your
Yes,
daughters, I mean, in a joyful occasion. Um,
yes, yes.
um, uh, so, Gila, so what would be your top tip or your top tips for how to have more joy in daily life?
For me or for everybody?
Well, for both, Gila, both.
First of all, if I said in the beginning, the decision, I have
Yes,
to decide that that's what I want to do. I have to,
yes,
if I choose this way, then I can, everybody, they can, if they don't know how to do it, a lot of people don't know how to do it.
yeah,
Why? How can I laugh now when there are so many booms and kills people
yeah,
and families in a terrible position? How?
yeah,
And then I invite them and to ask me or other teachers what to do it, practice, how to do it. To
yeah,
start with breathe. So important the breathe that I teach
yeah,
from me, I learn from you. So important to breathe, to
yeah,
close the eyes, to make a little quiet, everything. It's
yeah,
so important. I think that if someone want to do it and don't know how to do it, they have to ask, to come to us and ask.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I think it will be a tremendous uh, this situation.
yeah.
And I hope all the world will laugh.
Yes, I know, I know. But it's a very interesting point that you've just made. um, about asking for help. If we don't know how to do something, if people don't know how to
Yes.
connect with the laughter inside and the joy inside, then um, ask for help. It's a good reminder for all of us when we don't know how to do something and we want to do it. Remember to ask for help because there's
In
always
everything.
always someone who can help us.
Yes. In
Um,
everything. In
yes.
this last year, I found also a lot of books for children, especially
Yeah.
for children, about how to be more happy, more joy, more
Yeah.
health. And
Yeah.
I found a lot of books,
Yeah.
stories, small stories for children. And I also have told my grandson, my granddaughter,
Yeah.
if you listen to the story, take a look. I will teach you how to do it. He was very afraid. He was very afraid. One of them was very afraid. He is still. So you have to receive, I don't know the correct word, like a knife, and you have to receive something to know what to do with it, how to use it.
Yes, yes, yes,
If,
yes,
if you receive this uh, and you know how to use it, and you practice, you have to practice and practice and practice and practice every
yes,
day. Every
yes,
day. You know this.
ye- yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. And I'm glad. I was very glad to hear you say that you enjoy because that you enjoyed one of the some of the breathing we did together earlier. No,
Yes. I use it
previously.
a lot.
Um,
I
very
use
good.
it a lot. Even I work a lot, a lot, a lot. You can see it in the Facebook. I work a lot with small children,
Yeah,
2 years, 3 years.
yeah,
I work with them. I make different, maybe not like the classical yoga life, but and how they are waiting to say ho ho ha ha, and they are waiting to breathe the flower
yes,
into
yes,
into the globe. Wow.
yes, yes.
Everybody needs this. Everybody needs this.
Fantastic. Gila, Gila, thank you so much for taking the time today. And it's a wonderful day. Today is a wonderful day for this conversation. And thank you so much for sharing your experience and your joy and your practical wisdom. It's not just wisdom, it's practical wisdom. Gila, thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
the invitations. Thank you very much. And
Lovely.
let's do a small smiling
Little ha ha
together.
ha 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 ha. Very nice. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Gila.
Bye
Okay.
bye,
Bye bye
Joe.
for now.
Bye.